Let's begin this newscast with weather upheavals taking place in the United States as New Orleans prepares for Storm Barry to make a landfall. Heavy rains and winds have started lashing at Louisiana's coastal city. This is New Orleans' first tropical storm of the summer. Ahead of the storm, the city officials warned the residents to secure their homes, stock up on supplies and stay indoors. Mandatory evacuations were imposed in neighboring flood-prone coastal areas. Now, an exodus of hotel guests checked out early on Friday. Many outbound flights have also been cancelled for today. According to the U.S. National Hurricane Center, Barry is expected to intensify into a Category 1 hurricane. The U.S. President Donald Trump has declared a state of emergency for Louisiana. The Department of Homeland Security has temporarily halted immigration enforcement activity in the regions under emergency. The storm comes amid the longest flood fight on the Mississippi River in history. The city of New Orleans is already struggling with flooded streets and continuous rainfall. The Mississippi River reached 16 feet on Thursday and is expected to rise to 19 feet today. And many of the levees protecting the city stand at around 20 feet. Staying with news from the United States, the U.S. federal regulators have approved a $5 billion fine on Facebook to settle an investigation into data privacy violations. The Federal Trade Commission have been investigating allegations that political consultancy Cambridge Analytica improperly obtained the data of up to 87 million Facebook users. According to sources, the settlement was approved by the Commission in a 3-2 vote. The Justice Department is expected to make a final approval of the fine. Facebook and the FTC declined to comment on this issue. But the $5 billion fine would be the largest fine to be ever levied by the Federal Commission against a technology company for a privacy violation. The Commission began investigating Facebook in March 2018 following reports that Cambridge Analytica had accessed data of tens of millions of its users. The investigation mainly focused on whether the social media giant had violated the 2011 agreement or not. The 2011 agreement states that a user must be notified and also express their consent to share their data. Over to news on India and Pakistan. It will be an eventful Sunday as India and Pakistan will be meeting on the Pakistani side of the Wagah border to finalize the modalities of the Kartarpur corridor. And ahead of the crucial talks, the Pakistan federal government has reconstituted its Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee. Addressing India's main concerns, Pakistan has removed Khalistani terrorist Gopal Singh Chawla from the committee. But however, the construction of the corridor, its modalities and functions still remain a challenge. Anas Malik from Islamabad and Siddhant Sibal from New Delhi report to you on this.
Guru Nanak spent the last 18 years of his life here, the Gurudwara at Kartarpur Sahib in Pakistan. About 120 kilometers northeast of Lahore, is visible from the Indian side. But smooth access to the shrine has been a distant dream for the Sikh community. Things changed in November 2018. India and Pakistan agreed to construct a corridor to allow Sikh pilgrims direct passage to the shrine. Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan laid the foundation stone for the project on the Pakistani side. The event was attended by 2 Indian ministers as well. But building the corridor between India and Pakistan is easier said than done. The challenge was to work out the modalities. The two sides met for the first time on the 14th of March in Atari on the Indian side. That meeting took place after heightened tensions post the Pulwama terror attack. The corridor would provide easy access and would be visa-free. But India and Pakistan had differences over the way forward for the project. Among the things India insists on are entry for at least 5,000 pilgrims should be allowed daily, and 10,000 pilgrims on special occasions. India also wants arrangements for women, children, and the differently abled. In other words, India wants smooth, safe, and secure passage for all its pilgrims visiting the holy shrine in Pakistan. India also objected to the presence of a prominent Khalistani separatist in a committee formed by Islamabad.
संडे की तारीख को ये मीटिंग है। उन्हीं मामलात पे नेगोशिएशन होगी। किसी भी एग्रीमेंट की एक सैंक्टिटी होती है कि जब आप नेगोशिएट कर रहे हैं तो उसको मीडिया डोमेन में नहीं लाते। पाकिस्तान इस सैंक्टिटी को अपहोल्ड करेगा और हम तफसीलात आपको इंशाअल्लाह।
Meanwhile, India's External Affairs Ministry has said that Delhi is fully committed to the Kartarpur Sahib Corridor project. This after a section of the media reported that India is lagging behind in construction.
Number one, I think we are fully committed to this project. We want this project to be expeditiously completed. We are aware that it involves the sentiments of the people, sentiments of the pilgrims who are going to visit the Kartarpur Sahib.
India is already building a bridge to provide connectivity for the corridor. Delhi has confirmed its plans to finish construction on its side by the end of October. It says it is keen that the pilgrimage starts in November. With Anas Malik in Islamabad and Siddhant Sibal in Delhi, Bureau Report, WION.
And in other international stories, after months of